Thank you. Fantastic. Right, Angela, do you have anything that you would like a little bit of coaching or TLC around, having listened to everybody else?
Um, I think we covered procrastination, perfectionism, yeah, all of the above. Uh, um, yeah, no, yeah, I think for me, it's just doing it. It's taking the action. I think I get too many ideas and I go off on too many tangents. And then I try and bring myself in and I'm like, okay, I'm going to focus just on this. And then I focus just on that. And then I try and focus on something else and then I'm feeling unmotivated and then it just falls into a spiral. But yeah, so I think you basically coached on it because one day I'll get out there. But yeah, I think it's one of those things. We touched on it in the sense of being authentic. It's just being yourself, being visible, being out there, and that's the most scariest thing to do. And yet, when I was sitting here listening to everybody, I was thinking, well, hang on a minute. You've been visible. You've done your videos. You're out there. You're done your, guest podcast. You've been there. You've done it. So what's your problem? And I'm like, well, I don't want to be visible. You know,
So it's an outdated belief then.
it's an outdated belief which I'm working through, and it's taking me a long time to get there.
Okay. And what happened when you made yourself visible, Angela?
It was quite fun, actually.
Good.
Yes, it was quite fun. But then you had that moment. You had that moment when it was, woohoo, yeah, I've done it. Yay, I'm so excited about it. Blah, 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 blah. And then you walked away, picked your cup of tea up, and you went, oh shit, what have I done? Oh no,
Okay, I'm just gonna
did I
raise
say
your
like
awareness
that?
to something now. You said you have done it and you walk away and get your
Oh,
I'm gonna get you to own that, Angela, because I didn't do it.
I did it.
So
I
what did
know. I did it. I became visible, and then I decided that I wasn't good enough and I wasn't perfect enough because it didn't sound right or it wasn't. Yes, thank you. Had nothing to do with you, Zoe. It was all about me. I am responsible for,
okay?
yes,
So just like we were talking about with the others, then I am taking responsibility for I.
yes. When you think of I, where is I? I is playing in the ocean.
Yeah, but
And
you
me
can.
and you is not quite sure what's going on.
So when you did it and you did those things that made you visible, you quite liked it
Yeah,
until you fell back into a pattern of self-criticism. Is that right?
correct.
Okay. And so has the stuff today given you some tools to work through that self-criticism with?
Yes, because I think that also stops me from getting out there and getting the clients and doing what I know I need to be doing, but I don't seem to be doing it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
if we ask you Nikki's question then, like how simple can you make it? What do you actually want to do at the moment? Like what's your priority? Is it making us some sales?
Yes, I've got the offer, but I've
Okay.
changed it like 25 times, possibly 100 times. I'm still
Okay.
trying to make it perfect
Right.
because
You
it's
don't
not
know that
perfect
it's
right
gonna
now. I've had it
it's
out there.
right.
You can go to it, but it's not right. I
What's
don't
not right
feel it's
about it?
right.
Why
Hmm?
isn't it right? Why isn't it
I'm
right?
not getting any clients, am I?
Well, I haven't seen it anywhere. It
It's
might
on
be
my social media. You
right.
click on the link tree, it goes to my little thing and but then it goes to somewhere else and blah 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 and it's not perfect.
Are you failing to share it with the world because you don't think it's perfect?
No, I think it's uh, I don't. It's that limiting belief again. I don't
Okay.
think. anybody would want to.
Okay. Wouldn't
I don't know.
want to what? Share, like, have coaching with you?
Yeah, who would want to be coached by me? Pfft, I wouldn't.
Gillian does. Gillian does and Nikki does. There we go. Rachel doesn't.
Oh, look, I got 3
Rachel doesn't.
clients and
Full
I
house,
didn't even
I'm
know
happy
about
with
it.
me. Come on then. Okay.
You see, I learned something today
What did you learn?
that I need to just do it and be done with it.
Yeah.
Get myself out there, be a little bit more visible than I am visible at the moment.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's not necessarily just about you being visible, but your offers need to be visible as well. Because if you don't say in your post, you can buy this thing from me, I can look at hundreds of your posts and still not know I can buy a thing from you.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. I just said if you like this post, I'll give you some more posts just like this.
Right? Don't say that. If you actually want to make sales, you are gonna, like it's like imagine that I was a greengrocer, right? And I had this beautiful display of fruit and vegetable that looked like a work of art because it was perfect. Okay. This is a metaphor for you who are struggling with perfectionism, all of you, by the way. So my fruit and vegetable looks so much like a work of art, it's perfect. People come up to my stall and I'm like, don't touch my vegetables, they're perfect. Please don't interfere with my stack of oranges that took me ages to perfect. Like, please don't buy any of my fruit and veg because then it won't be right anymore. That's kind of the vibe that you're all giving off. Okay, please don't touch any of my products or buy anything because then it won't be perfect anymore. And if you've got an offer, you can make it perfect for whoever buys it because you're going to obviously coach them, not coach the process, right?
Yeah, but then my head just goes doolally because it's like, oh my God, oh, can't do, oh, I have got to change it now. Oh God, that'll take me 6 months to change. I think it's a design thing as well because I go into Canva and I look at the design. I go, okay, I can design something. Design it. Looks good. Oh, it can stay there. Design it. Looks
great.
good. Put
Got
it
my
to one
perfect
side.
pile of fruit and veg, right? No one sees it. I've actually just piled it up on my worktop here. I haven't even put it in a shop. I haven't got it in a shop window. Just got a perfect pile of veg here that if people come into my house, they could buy it. But actually, I'm not going to invite them in. So, and then I'm going to complain I'm not making any sales.
But you see, I don't complain. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll just go and do something else over here. And then, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to challenge both Gillian and Angela to make sales this week. And I'm going to challenge Nikki to get testers for her products this week. And I'm going to challenge Rachel to show us the pattern all ready, whether it's all pinned together or cut out bits of fabric or however far you get, okay? Because I feel like we need to make progress. And it doesn't need to be as big and scary as you think, right? I put a post out this morning. It was 2 photos, a bit of music, and it said, why am I working in my holiday or something? And because I was so excited about doing this, just before we had this call, I just put a little post out, a couple of photos that I took of myself and my lobster yesterday, saying that I take my well-being seriously and I have a job that doesn't feel like work, and this is what I want for you, and come and join us in the Energize network. Like, I haven't put a link to the post or anything like that. I just said DM me the word Energize if you want to know more, and you can find what I did actually say. The link to join is in my bio. So it's just like, it's out there. And it's just an invitation. It's not like I'm not pressing anyone's arm up their back and saying, come and join my thing, but it's out there and it feels easy and light because it's just a post that says, because I take my well-being seriously, I'm working on a holiday, not because I have to, but because I love it. Like, that's what I want for you. I want you to have a job that doesn't feel like work. Like, that's kind of the message. So it didn't feel like a heavyweight post. I didn't feel like it was really serious, like I had to give it loads of thought and have a strategy behind it and all that kind of stuff. It's just like, I'd love some more people to join us in this because I think it's cool and I love the community that you all have created. So yeah, if we have a few more people, that would be cooler. So that's kind of like, I don't want you to feel like this is such a big deal, because it feels like you're making it a big deal. Okay, I want you to have fun with it. I want you to think, how much fun can it be? How easy can I make it? That same question, how simple can I make this? Can I just say to people, like, if you're struggling with this, I've got this offer, this is how you buy it. That's all you need to say. You don't need to wrap it up in loads of big words. You don't need to wrap it up in like loads of metaphors and stuff like that. It's like, do you want to have this thing? I've got some. So if I'm a greengrocer and I say, do you want to buy some oranges? I've got some in my shop. If you want oranges, you'd come and buy them. If you don't need oranges, you won't. But you'll know I sell oranges. So next time you see a friend who says, I could definitely do with some oranges, you go, oh, Zoe has some oranges. Go and speak to her. Like, that's kind of how this stuff works. But at the moment, do people know? Like, you're not necessarily just being visible for the people you're trying to sell to. You're being visible to the people that they know. So that when they need you, they know, oh, Angela sells this, Gillian sells that. Like, Nikki's got a game that does that. Yeah, it's kind of thinking about, could they point someone in your direction? That's the real visibility. Is it clear enough? Okay, right. What we're doing for time? We're past the hour. Sorry. Okay. So, challenge accepted. I need you all to just either write in the chat or just unmute and say challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Lovely. Fantastic. All right then. Well, let's come back next week. We've got some progress. I'll be back in the UK next week, so it'll be business as usual. And I can't wait to see what progress you are making and how many posts you put. If I see any of your posts with stuff on, I'm always like and comment them and share them around as much as I can. So yeah, let's support each other and get it out there. All right. Cool. Have a fabulous rest of your week, everyone. Lots of
Have a
love.
lovely day. Rest of your holiday.
Thank you.
Enjoy your holiday.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.